election around the corner. It's time for the UK to make their voice heard. But be honest, are you more interested in updating Twitter than actually voting? Does voting even matter to you? I'm joined by Liberal Democrat leader Nick Clegg for the latest in our series of interviews with the party leaders ahead of the general election.
Hello.
Okay, Nick, I'll start by going back to the beginning. Now, why did you join a coalition?
Well, it's quite simple, really. At the last election, you chose not to give any party the right to govern on their own. No one won. So we put the national interest first and worked with another party, even though, of course, we disagree. But look, the Liberal Democrats, we could have made a different choice. We could have let a Conservative party with no majority deal with an economy on the brink of collapse. We could have watched them fail. We could have stood by and watched people lose their jobs and watched the Conservatives make the poorest in society pay the price. But we didn't do that. We stepped up to the plate.
This election is about the future and it's not about the past.
Exactly, absolutely it is. There's a huge amount at stake. Look, you know, and your listeners know, that neither David Cameron nor Ed Miliband are going to win a majority.
For sure, it could be heading that way.
So the big question now is, who else do you want at the table when the decisions are made? On the left, you could have Ed Miliband and Alex Salmond of the SNP borrowing too much and risking our economy. On the right, you could have David Cameron and Nigel Farage, who would drag us to the right with much, much deeper cuts than are necessary.
Yes, that is a pretty terrifying thought.
Yeah, it is. And if you want a party that is responsible, that is fair, that will keep the government in the centre, not lurch off to the left and the right, you need the Liberal Democrats. A party that has got the guts to finish the job, but to do it with a sense of compassion and fairness. If you don't want Nigel Farage in number 10 or Alex Salmond at the cabinet table, the only way to do it is to vote Liberal Democrats. We understand. Wait. You need to listen. This is about you. You don't want to be hit by Tory cuts. They look after their own kind. You don't want to be hit by Labour debt. Their reckless borrowing will leave us with crippling bills for generations to come. Keep the government in the centre and build a stronger economy and a fairer society. Look left, look right, then cross.